what I want to talk about is like the impact of moments. Like, what do moments mean to you in your life? Like, so I'm gonna just go through moments, and you just tell me whatever story pop up in your head or what it meant to you, and I
Gotcha.
could tell you like what moments meant what to me. So your second trip, after you did like Dr. Oz and you were all over the place. I don't think you were in Forbes yet. But so what did Tanzania do to you as that young 9-year old? Just man, you were hungry, innovative, creative. You were just a ball of just I want to create, I want to do, I want to be. So how did Tanzania impact your life?
To be honest, um, being 9 years old, it was great to go out and see a part of Africa and just feel the energy, feel the people. I feel like the best experience of that trip was seeing how everyone reacted, to my to just seeing me. Like at the time, I'm 9 years old. I wanted to be on camera, all that, all this, all that. But I didn't know how big the impact on people that I was having. I didn't know I had that on people. So to see it in person, to see people yell King Na, oh picture man, let's do a picture, let's do a
With
interview.
signs and
With some
crowds.
literally as soon as I got out the airport, I've seen hundreds of people with signs, flowers, cookies, and snacks, and I was like,
Yeah, that's
whoa.
all you wanted was the snacks.
I was like, whoa. They had me a bodyguard. We were riding in a nice long black car with a bodyguard and my man Garaby. Respect Garaby. And it was like, wow, I really do this to people. And that's when I knew from that day and from that moment on, I was like, yeah, I'm King now.
Nah, so what that trip did to me, it was a world of emotions. Like first we had to get past grandma. We had to get
Mhm.
past my mother. Like my mother is a lovely, beautiful person, but my mother be in fear mode. So
You're going to
uh,
Africa.
hey, we going to Africa. This was like around the time I guess
Of
like the
Ebola.
Ebola talk and all of this other stuff. And that's the thing that I would like to tell people, man. Don't be afraid to live. Don't be afraid to capture life with your own two eyes. Put the fear and the thoughts and whatever you think is holding you back. Like, I love my mother, but that's the most difficult thing about traveling. And, at that time I had a lot of friends and everybody like so you get to these places and I have my 9-year old son and yeah, I'm showing him the world and we're seeing the world. But a lot of my friends, have excuses. Either this is happening or this is going on. And, my mother, her own fear. So she's putting her fear in us as we're getting ready to travel, as we're getting ready to explore and see the world and come back with these stories of how beautiful and amazing this place was. So me as Naeem's father, like, yeah, you have those fears and you have those anxieties of hearing about this place your whole life and how bad it is, But what I learned in that moment, you have to be bold, you have to be free, you have to allow yourself to say, I'm doing this because I want to collect this memory. I want to collect this moment. I want my son to see the world. I want to see the world with him. I've been hearing about this place my whole life. And that place allowed me to conquer that freedom, to be brave. So, you have those fears and anxieties of one just flying 21 hours. So we flew
Mm-hmm.
from America to Doha. You remember Doha?
It was hot. Put your hand out like this. Your whole palm will be sweaty.
Yeah, Doha is next to Dubai. It was a beautiful place too, but it was extremely, extremely hot. But like that, Tanzania just meant freedom. It meant freedom. Like that was like, man, there's nothing we can accomplish. So that dream to be a father and to inspire, to believe, like my son running around and just wanting to get on camera and want to be seen, and he got this big, bright, powerful energy. And you take that energy because that's what it starts. It just starts as energy. Like always seeing my son eyes, his eyes were just powerful. It was something deeper, you know. and that is what I gauged his future with. So to take that potential and grow it, and to see that potential turn into a book, to see that potential turn into articles, TV shows, TV show offers, and the impact, and people crying and people being overwhelmed. That moment we landed in Tanzania and we touched people in Tanzania and we touched people all over the world. I said, wow, we're having a global impact, you know. And I knew at that time you were too young to have the conversation of what that meant, because I went my whole life with hearing about how bad this place is and how poor it is. And, like me and you, like how many like black people were on the plane?
Just those two.
Me and you know? And it's like we get lied to, we get manipulated, and we get
And we went to the hotel and the restaurant, and the only black people there were the people from Tanzania.
yeah, well, they'll call them like, well, let's say African black. It's all like that. Well, that's a
Tanzanians,
rabbit
right?
hole. Huh?
They said they were Tanzanians,
Yeah,
right?
no. Like, it's all different kind of tribes out there, but I'm just saying, like for America, America is different. Like they won't associate us with being them. And then even in Africa, you have different tribes or whatever the case. But to be honest, everywhere we went, everywhere we traveled, we were the only quote unquote black people from America, and it's like I said, I got out there. I just was thinking about so many people that I wish could be there with me. Because like I say, you're only 9, so I can't tell you what I'm going through, because well, in school you still used to fight about, talk about that, how when you were in school, like those conversations.
Basically, um, you just hear about how poor, how it's dirty, it's poor, they don't have food, they don't have water. And now that we are on a platform, social media platforms with internet, you'll have a lot of different people from the continent of Africa posting on their TikToks and on their Instagram, showing that what these other countries say about them isn't true. Like, it's big, beautiful cities in Nigeria. It's big, beautiful places in Tanzania and in Johannesburg. Like, it's
Namibia was
Namibia.
beautiful.
Namibia was beautiful. Namibia was beautiful. It was beautiful. And like, you won't know until you go. Of course, when you were taught something your entire life, that's what you grow up believing. But never judge anything until you experience for yourself.
Yeah, so he was young. He used to get in trouble for just saying what he feel, and something happened in class where they were talking about Africa, and even before he went, he was saying that it was a beautiful place and different things, and you're gonna run into those battles, but that's just one of those moments. So let's talk.